berries on Josephus and the peel, like orange peels.
Huh.
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
Oh, gee.
Oh, God.
So it's new, bitches.
Well, like we were talking before we hit record, the basement's going to finally get started Monday.
Can't wait.
I know. Well, originally I was going to look to have my brother-in-law help and some other friends and family, and everybody's just too busy. And we got to get this done. We put it off for a year now, so we hired contractors, and it's not cheap. So I think I'm going to start a GoFundMe. Might help out.
I've been busy trying to level the ground for this pool.
Oh yeah.
Have you?
Yeah. I don't know why it takes me so long to do it. Well, because last year I put it up. I was like, oh, we're close enough. I put it up and it was like a foot deeper on one side.
Oh no.
And I was like, I should probably drain it. And I was like, nah, send it. Let's just do it. But that's what I've been doing.
What's the diameter on it?
18.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
He swims in it naked.
Ooh, really?
It's gross.
You have a camera pointing to your backyard?
For that specific reason.
Good deal. I'm going to have to check it out.
Go check out the Facebook page in his neighborhood. They talk about him.
All the time.
Really? About him swimming?
Yeah. Look out for the fat guy naked in the back.
Well, maybe your neighbor behind you, Dustin, can go swim with him naked too.
The old naked trash taker.
Oh, that guy.
Yes.
He's great.
So tell us about this truck. We got a question about people asking what kind of truck you got.
I got a forward.
Got a Ford. I rode in that this morning.
Oh yeah. How was it?
I had to take a run and start to jump up in it.
Sits high.
We don't do running boards around here.
Okay. Gotcha.
I dove in and landed in the floorboards.
Nice.
He had to pull me up.
Well, Josh is only like, what, 5'4"? 5'5".
Close.
Wow.
Ugh.
Hey, I do still need your help. Like, if they don't take some of this trash, I will pay you to fill up the bed of your truck to get this crap out of my garage. Like, it's driving me nuts, man. Like, we got the table tennis boards. I mean, I think they might take those. And then I got the not ice hockey, but the air hockey table that I broke in half. But I think I need to cut it up some more. It's just stupid junk that they left, and
They left stuff?
Oh, yeah. They left. Dude, they left in the basement a treadmill, air hockey, table tennis, probably 15, 20 cans of paint because they had all those ugly-ass colors here that they thought was great, and they left all the paint. Yeah, it's just a bunch of junk.
You should have made him come back and get it.
Well, a lot of it they did. We called and complained to the realtor, and so the neighbors next door came over and grabbed all the stuff, but they weren't willing to go down and get the air hockey table and table tennis because it was still put together. So I had to do that myself.
Will your contractors be putting a dumpster outside?
I'm not sure.
Probably.
Yeah. Then you just throw it in there and be like, oh, one of my neighbors must have did that.
Yeah, good. I didn't think of that, huh? Maybe. Maybe I can talk them into it. Yep.
Yep.
You have to work yesterday?
Me?
Dustin.
I did.
Really?
I did.
What hours?
6:30 to 4:30.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. It was all day.
Is that because you guys were off Monday?
Yep.
I don't even see the point for you guys to have a day off. You have to turn around and make it up.
Especially the holidays, I can see like Christmas,
Right.
Thanksgiving, but the rest of them, they don't need to be off.
No, because to me, I would think it'd be a little bit easier for you guys, less traffic on holidays.
Right.
I was at a graduation yesterday in the blazing heat.
How'd that go?
Well, I told Dustin the story this morning that a lady in front of us collapsed, an old lady. Yeah.
What?
And I don't know if she was stroking out because of the heat or whatnot, but it was pretty badass because two nurses come running up that were there for the graduation.
Oh, yeah.
And dealt with it. It was
Nice.
It was a pretty badass moment.
Huh.
Like everybody, the lady's family was panicking because it was an older black lady. Starts panicking, and these nurses, dude, were just calm and cool. Like, look, she's gonna be fine. Just relax. This is what's going on. She's having like some type of this seizure right now. She'll come out of it. You just need to cool her down, block the sun.
Yeah.
And they did, dude. It was pretty sweet.
Yeah, that's good.
And the lady that came up to help, her daughter graduated first, so she was like, once she got the lady like back conscious, and the medics were there, she was like, "Now, you guys, excuse me, I'm gonna walk down here because my daughter's gonna be the first one to walk across the stage."
Yeah.
It was like one of the baddest moments I've ever seen in my life. Like, she was cool.
So it happened right before the ceremony started?
Yeah, I mean, it was like, graduation where they do all the crap beforehand, where the valedictorian speaks,
talks,
and the class president speaks, and then the choir sings a terrible song.
Yeah.
And I love the kids' school because it's a decent school, but they do not breed singers there. Jesus, they're terrible.
Oh man,
it's like a bad karaoke night. Like, oh my god! Like, everybody was cringing. Like, everybody looking at each other. Like, whose kids are these?
Painful.
So hopefully their parents don't listen to it. But if they do, come on now. You gotta.
Truth.
There comes a point in someone's life. They're like, look, you're not cut out for this.
You suck.
We don't want you to go on American Idol and be one of those people.
Right.
She bang.
Man, I can still remember our graduation, and then I also remember that was 20 years ago. Yeah, what? Actually, 21 now, huh?
Yeah.
Good God.
Damn, you're old.
I know. Hey, you're not far behind.
Yeah, I am.
No, not really. Not that far.
Yeah. You guys are going to be 40.
Okay.
I'm 33.
But I'm a sexy.
No, you're not.
I'm a sexy 40. So.
So you should start listening to our advice when we tell you stuff.
Yeah.
Like what?
We have words of wisdom.
Anything we tell you.
Yeah.
No.
Never pee in the wind. You wear underwear for a reason.
Yeah.
He's not going to listen to us.
Can't go commando in jeans.
No.
You'll chafe that sack right up.
Ooh, yeah. And you might accidentally zip it up.
It's true.
So it's never good. What movie was that?
Something about Mary.
Yeah. That.
How did you get the beans above the Frank?
Hey, that and the scene right when he was in the bathroom when she was about to come over.
Yeah.
Oh.
Gets it on his ear. Hair gel, thanks. That's not hair gel.
Shit.
Yeah.
So I've been working extra days ever since I made fun of Dustin having to work overtime.
Oh, yeah.
And I really got my dose of a big FU because I had to work Friday this week for straight time.
How does that even happen?
A holiday.
Oh, okay.
You have to physically work 40 hours in order to then get time and a half.
See, I thought at our company, it just has to be, if we have a holiday, you work as long as you work 32 hours, then it becomes overtime.
That's what ours is.
Yeah, not ours.
Oh, that sucks.
Ours is come in on your day off and work for regular pay. I mean, it's still extra money, but when you're working on your day off, at least make it worth my while.
Right.
And then we don't get a full day. It's just until we're done with that job. So you could go in for straight time and only work for 4 or 5 hours. And so you're not getting a full day's pay.
Right.
Then you're getting straight time. So it's like a double slap in the face.
Yeah.
After taxes, oh, cool. I made an extra $30 for coming in on my day off.
Well, I mean, even with overtime, you work all that overtime and you'll be making like $8 an hour once you get into your time and a half after taxes.
Because of the taxes.
Don't make shit. We need to find a way to be able to, like, anything over 40 is not taxable. We need to start something with the government.
Well,
I plan on running in 2024 for president.
Let's do it.
You're not old enough.
I am totally old enough.
I thought you only had to be like 35.
Yes.
I couldn't see you.
Oh,
I can see it.
I would be the best president we ever had.
Mm-hmm.
You think?
Oh, Lincoln, Washington wouldn't hold a candle to me.
That's right.
They done great things, but nothing for what I could do for this country.
Whatever.
I'm telling you, I'm blowing everybody up day one. Day one, there'll be no more problems in the Middle East.
Awesome.
I'm blowing everybody up.
China, you got some splaining to do. Oh man, there's a guy look at him bebop dancing. There's a guy walking his dog, and he was walking backwards, bebop dancing.
Was he like doing the moonwalk?
It was like a backwards running man.
Backwards running, man.
This guy looks like
like
he's
it.
mid-50s, and he's walking with probably his grandson.
Hey, did you guys, speaking of looking outside, you guys notice the mailbox missing?
Yeah.
We did. When we pulled up, we thought somebody had gotten a hold of your mailbox.
No, so like so many other things here, the previous owners didn't take care of shit. So it was just all beat up, and the paint on the post was faded. So we took that off yesterday, painted it, and then we got to put the new mailbox on today. But yeah, it's going to be like a whole new house when we get done with everything.
Yeah.
So, but that reminds me, we have this window here that we can look out and enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
When we get moved into the studio, we're not going to have that.
Oh, that's true.
We'll have to put up a monitor.
Yep.
You'll have to turn your cameras on so we can.
Definitely. Yeah, all I got to do is just get on my phone and get on my security app and.
Or you could just buy a picture that looks like you're looking out the window.
Hey, but the One Plus, no more train sounds, so we won't have to stop recording multiple times every time a freaking train rolls by.
That's true.
You live in like Train Central, Grand Central.
Oh, it's
Station.
terrible. And it's crazy because, I mean, it's not even like we're that close to it, but it just that horn carries. Could you imagine living right by it?
No.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
I could not do it.
There's a lot of things I can't imagine living right by.
But really, the only time I really notice it though is when we're recording. I mean, usually
You don't ever hear it.
no,
It's because we got to be so quiet.
right?
Could be worse. You could live in the ghetto.
True.
In the gate.
And we're like, oh, we got to beep out these gunshots.
Nah, that's a fact.
It would fit with the stories.
It would.
Right? Yeah. Good point.
There's been some straight chaos in the news lately.
A little bit.
See where,
I don't watch it.
Oh, did you hear about that city commissioner?
which one?
The town is Lake. I don't think it's Lake West. It's Lake something. But anyway, she picked up this 11-year-old boy. He went ahead and went in her car because he knew her, because I believe she was like friends with his mom or knew her or whatever, and drove him somewhere and said, "Have you touched this person?" And the 11-year-old was like, no. And she pulls out a handgun. It says, "If you ever touch them again, I will put you in the ground."
What?
So
Nice.
yeah, so she, needless to say, she's now arrested with multiple counts. Idiot.
Yeah, people don't think before they do stupid shit.
No. Yeah, threatening 11-year-old. You know, it's just
With the gun.
yeah. So dumb.
Idiots.
Yep.
I mean, I'm not saying that I've ever done it, but that's what you see most of anymore is people doing stuff to their kids, and
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I can't wrap my head around it.
Yeah, me neither.
Especially some of the stuff that's done. Like I was listening to an episode the other day of some show I won't mention, but they were talking about the lady. I'm sure you've heard it. The lady that killed her 2 kids because the one said that they had molested him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
She killed him and then stuffed him in the freezer.
Yep.
It's crazy
Mm-hmm.
for like 2 years.
Yeah.
And they only found him because they were evicting her.
Uh-huh.
Like they were evicting her
Yeah.
out of the house and they
Yep.
found him in the freezer.
It's
like,
insane.
Wait a minute.
This ain't supposed to be here.
Yeah. But how do you keep two kids missing for 2 years and nobody says, "Hey, where's Carl at?"
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure they went to school.
Homeschooled. That was the catch.
But I'm still thinking there had to have been family somewhere.
You would think somebody would be like, normally there's a kid that's running around outside. Where's this kid at?
Yeah.
Right.
But the world is crazy.
Yes, it is.
It's full of crazy bitches.
Yeah.
What's your plans for today?
Chill.
Uh-oh. Someone forgot to
That was me.
mute his phone.
Someone's at your house.
Yeah.
This is
Is that what that means?
This is what we deal with, like, usually recording.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we have to tell him every time we record to turn his phone off.
If it's not on or making noise, it's buzzing on the table.
Yes. Every time.
Doesn't that look painful?
A little bit,
That
yeah.
was great. All I did was Google nutsack, and that came up. I was like,
So,
yeah.
what made you Google that?
Yeah, what made you Google nutsack?
I did it whenever I was talking to you guys
Oh, okay.
earlier. I was like,
Huh.
I wish somebody would get a hold
Dude.
of your records. Like,
That
look
is-
what he Googles.
that is the stretchiest sack of all time. Look at that thing. Look how
So Dustin is showing us a picture of a man with his nether regions in his hand pulling down.
And he's just like smiling and all giddy about it.
hey, I wanted to go ahead and delete that from my library.
Once it's there, it's always there. The cloud forgets.
And it's on our group message, so
Yeah.
it's always going to be there.
It is. Is anybody else happy that, even though I don't watch this bullshit, that LeBron James got kicked out of the playoffs?
Oh, yeah.
And
He's an idiot.
Such a soft ass.
No comment.
Yeah, I cannot stand that dude.
I can't either.
I haven't watched basketball in so long, it's not even funny.
I don't watch it. It's stupid. I watch college basketball.
Honestly, with the pandemic and when they were like canceling all sports,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
it just made you realize that, hey man, life goes on. Like,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, I love football.
Uh-huh.
Love it. Like, live, eat, sleep, breathe football. I mean, it's in my blood.
Yeah.
It's in my blood.
He's also a Browns fan.
Yeah. But man, it was just like I was a big baseball guy.
hmm
I used to love my baseball. I just can't get. I've maybe watched 2 or 3 games this year.
Who, the Cleveland baseball team?
Cleveland Spiders, Guardians. And I think that might have something to do with it, man. Like, I just don't like it when a team that I've rooted for my entire life's like, we're going to change our name.
Yeah. It's
Right.
ridiculous.
Okay, you may have a reason to do it. I'm not going to get into the political crap, but it's like when you've rooted for something your whole life, you're like, yeah, I love this team. Like, when you come out and say we're going to change our name, then I feel like I'm rooting for a completely different
Yeah.
team.
Yep.
I wonder what they're going to be called.
I know what I would call them, but
I don't
never
know.
pick that.
I really don't watch pro sports at all now because to me, a lot of them are crybabies that make way too much money to play a sport.
Yep.
And I just won't contribute to it.
I mean, it's these athletes nowadays. They're bigger, faster, stronger. Like, I'll argue with that.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if it's like the drugs they take or whatnot, but I mean, there's some pretty big athletic dudes out
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
But for the love of God, man, you look back in the 70s and 80s and 60s when those
Mhm.
guys played and like,
When they played on Sundays, but then worked a normal job.
yeah.
Monday through
But I
Friday.
mean, he broke his thumb and we got to wrap it up because he still wants to go out and play. Or
Yeah.
Ronnie Lott broke his finger. Let's cut it
Yeah.
off so he can
Yeah.
play. And then these guys are like clotheslining each other to tackle.
Uh-huh.
Now it's like, you can't push down the quarterback like that.
Right.
You're going to hurt him.
Or like when Joe Theismann broke his leg by Lawrence Taylor.
Yeah.
And they asked Dick Butkus about it. And he was like, he's a pussy. I'd have spit on him.
Butkus was a freaking maniac, man. But yeah, nowadays it's like, oh, he's setting out because he's got turf toe. He's feeling he's feeling a little sick.
Tape them toes together and fucking run.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do.
He's got a tummy ache. Yeah. So my mom was big into pro tennis back in the 80s and 90s. You guys remember?
I mean, that's tough to get into.
Yeah. But I think was
Andre
Pete
Agassi.
Sampras, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys saw. I'm pretty sure it was him. He had like the flu during one of the finals or whatever, and he still played and won.
Yeah.
Nowadays, they would not do that.
Nope.
Jordan having
Oh, yeah.
flu in
He
the
had
finals,
the flu. Yep.
comes out with a freaking fever
Yeah.
and lit it up.
Uh-huh.
Then they had to run an IV in him after the game.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you got LeBron that the moment anybody barely touches him, he falls to the ground, grabs his head, grabs his elbow.
Did you see that baseball? Hey, there's an exception every once in a while to some bad dudes. Did you see where that guy for the Mets got hit in the face with a 94-mile-an-hour fastball?
Yep.
And like right into his face. Broke his orbital bone, his nose, dropped him. He was on the ground for like 30-some seconds and got up.
Yeah.
And like they interviewed him the next day. He's like, other than, and he's hard to hear because his nose is all packed up.
Right.
He's like, other than not being able to breathe real well, I feel pretty good. So this guy gets hit in the face with a 94-mile-an-hour fastball, and he's down on the ground for a little over 30 seconds. LeBron got almost poked in the eye and was down on the ground for 80 seconds.
Yeah.
And that dude's already back playing baseball.
Yeah. Just imagine getting hit in the face with a 94-mile-an-hour fastball and then going, yeah, I got to play tomorrow. Even next week, like, oh, yeah, let me step in the batter's box and not have to think about this ball hitting me in the face.
Good times.
That's not where you want to get hit with a baseball.
No.
I don't want to get hit anywhere with a 94-mile-an-hour fastball.
No, but definitely not the face.
I don't even want to see a 94-mile-an-hour fastball. It has the potential of hitting me.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you don't really see it long. It's
It's pretty
there
quick.
it goes. Just imagine taking that in the ribs,
Right
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
kidney.
Oh,
I mean, even the thigh, that's going to sting.
yeah.
I mean, you could step in the ring with Logan Paul.
You know what I think would be the worst? Imagine 94 miles an hour hitting your ankle.
Ooh, that ball on your ankle?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's broke.
Yep.
Yeah. Shattered.
My uncle broke his ankle one time playing basketball when I was a kid. Like, compound fracture broke it.
Ooh.
Like, his legs were only this big around. Compound fracture. And they had to, like, put it back together and run bolts and screws through. It's pretty cool if you see the x-ray of it. It's like, man, you're part robot.
Dude, I used to play on a softball team, and this guy, he was like top heavy. He was a big dude up top.
Had like chicken legs.
Yeah. He got up to bat. He gave it all he could. He swung. His leg stayed in place, but his body swung around, right? And he's laying there on the ground, and literally his kneecap is on the side of his leg. And he's laying there.
Dislocated his knee.
Oh, yeah. He's laying there, and he's like, I'm good. They're like, no, we need to call the squad. He's like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I don't have no insurance. I don't have no insurance. He said, I'm good. I'm like, no, you need to go.
What?
Like, it's literally.
We've got to put that back where it goes. One of my tragic memories in childhood was we were at the church and they were having like an outdoorsy thing. Like, oh, we're having all these fun games. And it was a sack race where everybody's, you know what I mean? Where
potato sack?
Yeah, potato sack race.
Yep.
And this kid was like moving along like a champ and fell and it dislocated his knee. Scarred me for life.
So now you don't mess with sacks?
I don't get in no tater sack. Not in no tater sack.
Yeah, he's not into sacks like you, Dustin.
That's one of those memories that really sticks with you.
Oh, yeah.
Especially as a kid when you look like your knee's not supposed to be on the side of your legs.
It never is.
one of my earliest memories, there was back in my hometown, there was a parade. And so it was me and a chick in the bed of a truck. Back again before, you can't ride in the back of a truck now. It's dangerous. So we're in this parade, and they had the bed door down, and she had her hand wrapped around like where the tailgate would be, and they closed that door right on her fingers. And then it took them like 4 or 5 seconds to figure out what happened before they opened the door back up.
Oh, so she's sitting there like with her hand.
Oh, yeah, screaming. Yep.
They're like, what's wrong, Sally? Oh, we destroyed your hand.
Yeah, it was bad.
There goes your career as a hand model.
A hand model. What do you model? Gloves? Remember that commercial?
Yeah.
Joe Pesci.
Yeah.
Pesci's an icon.
He is.
Mm-hmm.
What's a better Joe Pesci? My Cousin Vinny or Casino?
Home Alone.
The Wet Bandits.
Yeah.
Then they become the Sticky Bandits. In the second one.
Yes.
Make sure they call us a Sticky Bandit.
Oh,
classic.
God.
Those were great movies.
Oh,
were.
yeah.
Great. That's like one of my staples come holiday season. I have to watch the Home Alones. At least the first two. The third was where the one is a different kid.
Oh, yeah. It's not
still
as
good, though.
I mean, it's not as good as the original.
It's no Macaulay Culkin.
Right.
No.
My favorite part was when dude had the tarantula on his face and he screamed. I still laugh every time on that scene.
Marv.
Yeah.
Marv and Harry.
Yep.
Yeah, but my staples are Home Alones, the first two.
Yep.
And then my all-time favorite, Christmas Vacation.
Oh, yep. Yep.
That's a good one.
Always watch that too. Christmas Story as well. I like to watch that one.
Fudge.
Then
he like tells on his buddy.
Yep.
His mom's in the back. What? He said what? Made him put soap in his mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, what have we done? Or he daydreams about being blind. Oh no. Good stuff.
It is.
We should go to that house. It's in Cleveland.
Nobody wants to go to Cleveland.
I do. I
That's
love
the
Cleveland.
butthole of Ohio.
No, it's not.
It is.
Cleveland's where it's at, dude. It's about to be the city of champions again.
No, it isn't.
Wouldn't Cincinnati actually be the butthole of
Shut
the
up.
state?
Yeah,
Since
if
it's
you
such
look
a
at how
lower-
the state's set up,
Yeah.
No.
yeah, poops right down into the good old Ohio River.
Yep.
I hate you both.
Thanks.
The Queen City.
That's right. We're the Queen City.
Well, the King City's up top.
No, you guys are the dirty city. The dirty city.
We are the home of rock and roll.
You are not.
Yeah.
Yes, we are. Where's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
You are not.
Cleveland.
True.
Cleveland doesn't rock.
Cleveland rocks.
No, it doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. We're sitting at 29 minutes here.
What does Cincinnati have? Gold Star chili.
Exactly.
I had some of that last weekend.
Gold
Put it on
Star?
some Coney. Yeah.
Or did you have
Coney sauce.
Skyline?
No, I had Gold Star.
You had Gold Star, like legit
Yeah.
Gold Star.
It was in a can. I bought it at the freaking store.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So I was going to have some Coney sauce. Put it on there. I was like,
It's good shit.
it's good. It's just probably not my choice for Coney sauce because it's kind of runny.
It is. It's runnier than Skyline.
Oh, man. Now I want Skyline.
I just had it yesterday.
Lucky.
I ate
Well,
it once
let's
a
go.
week.
Let's go eat before we record.
Yep. Let's do it.